Like state funerals, papal inaugurations can provide a useful opportunity for a certain amount of quick-fire diplomacy, and that certainly happened today. President Zelenskyy met the Pope and had a private word with the Pope afterwards, but he also met JD Vance, the American Vice President, and Marco Rubio, the American Secretary of State, and they also had other meetings with other dignitaries that were there. So it was quite a useful day in that respect. Whether anything substantive was discussed, we don't know, but undoubtedly it will have created a sense of atmosphere, of exchange of understood positions, and it will have helped because things are moving very quickly now as far as the next stage of any potential peace process in Ukraine may go. Meanwhile, in the war itself, the Russians were pretty determined last night that they launched 273 drones into Ukraine, mainly in the Dnipro region, and they did a fair amount of damage. They also, the previous day, had bombed a bus using drones, a bus that was carrying civilians away from the front line at the time, and at least 9 civilians were killed in that bus. The Americans have said that they don't like this sort of stuff, but the Russians are making it very clear that they are determined to put maximum pressure on Ukraine ahead of any peace talks such as they may turn out to be. And so all attention now is on tomorrow, when President Trump says he will talk directly on the telephone to President Putin. Now, we don't know what they'll talk about or how long they will speak. Undoubtedly, they'll be talking about some sort of meeting, some sort of major summit between the two of them, a sit-down for the two big leaders, in which they will talk about Ukraine and probably other things as well. We'll all be waiting to see if we need to put a date in our diary for a single summit that will discuss a ceasefire between President Putin and President Trump. But President Zelenskyy won't be there directly. And so that ceasefire might be a very contentious operation indeed. We'll see tomorrow what sort of date we can ink into our diaries.